It's Week 14 of the NFL, and we'll see Bryce Young. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Panthers and the Saints. All that and more. Coming up next.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup, which should be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center. After 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Carr. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Thomas, the man in motion left. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Carr completes it. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now a give up the middle to Williams. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Saints. Jerome Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers set to take over for the first time, and Charles will get a look at the much-heralded rookie Bryce Young, the first overall pick from April's draft.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard.
21 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Young on 3rd down. And he's got it.
I will fucking take it, bro. This nigga I threw a fucking corner route to fucking DJ Chark, and that shit got thrown to fucking Adam Thielen, bro. This nigga Bryce Young is ass.
Drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw his car. His throw incomplete.
That's the second 1 and 2 in the same. That's the second 1 in 2 weeks where like they've thrown right to me and they haven't let me fucking intercept the ball, bro. I'm pressing triangle. I see it coming.
Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking on the #1.
A breakaway from Michael Thomas. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You think back to 2022 with Detroit, Jamal Williams just unstoppable down near the goal line. 17 rushing touchdowns, 13 of those were from 2 yards or less. He's just an absolute battering ram down in this part of the field, and he finishes off another drive in the end zone.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it as we resume action. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd.
I did not fucking target you.
That last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game.
Ready. Ultra. Ready?
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Chark the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. The Panthers come in search of...
So neither X Factor they didn't touch not one fucking X Factor on that play.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It's Young off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you get people right in the face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Man open left side, it's Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, They've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Carr.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. Now, I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Carr's throw caught by Olave. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Carr. That one complete to Hill. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And it'll be intercepted.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you? I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On the double. Check two. Check.
That's caught by Mingo right side. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Ready.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Chart the motion man right.
Ready.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Slot man moves right.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
In motion right is Mingo. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard. As the first half is winding down. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Now Carr. Downfield, and he's got Olave.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at it.
Handful of carries last time out there. Finished it off, Charles, with a short touchdown run.
Yeah, and that's pretty nice for him to be able to do that because normally where they were on the field, it's going to take some muscle to get in there, right? It's going to take some power because things are so stacked up, well blocked, and he was able to get into the end zone somewhat safely.
Yeah, that's the thing. Several of those carries last drive, he had some good holes, some good options. They'll send a receiver in motion left. First and 10, Young.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
That was actually a fucking dime. Tyrann just made a fucking brilliant play.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Carr now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Michael Thomas from 13 yards out.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
84 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. He completes this one to Mingo.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Striker, 3-3. 6, mega. 10.
Young will set to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Chark the motion man right. A give up the middle, Hubbard.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Ready?
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Another run here with Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
The offensive line, they're getting it done.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jamal Williams making his way back onto the field.
Fucking irritated, bro. A fucking thorn in my side.
Closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Open man downfield is Hill.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the... Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Strike.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he's brought down, but not before picking
Thank
up
you.
the first with a very effective stiff arm.
Appreciate you.
110 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Young quickly to the flat. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The pass rush pressure is really starting to increase on the quarterback now. They bring him down for a sack and a big loss. And back him up further as he tries to lead a scoring drive in a one-possession game here late.
Steal. Just steal. Ready?
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Young now. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Strike. Check. Strike. Check.
Off the RPO, he completes it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
These niggas fucking suck, folks. God
He's
damn.
going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Carr to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So now Young and the Panthers down 28-21. A minute 52 to play.
Their 4-game winning streak in great danger. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Yellow. Go. Check.
They'll look to run with Hubbard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Young to throw. They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And he's going to get in for the 2 points.
By the skin of my fucking teeth. Oh my goodness.
Incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game.
Oh my goodness.
And boy, you want to talk about guts? Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it?
You right. You right.
In the press conference.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now all the focus shifts over to the Saints, trailing by 1 after the 2-point conversion. 20 seconds to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
Throwing his car. He's got his target. It's Olave. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now Williams running left. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. This from long, very long range.
He fucking shanked it. He fucking shanked it. Thank you, Zane Gonzalez. Thank you, Zane Gonzalez.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough
Thank you, Zane.
game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50+, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
Yeah, that's gonna cost y'all the game for sure. He said, "Why isn't he going for a run play?" I don't know. I mean, for the kneel down. 'Cause I'm a bastard. That's why. I'm not gonna pass it. I'll tell you that damn sure.
We gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first
Let's get down. Let's get down.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Hilarious, bro.
Ball game, Charles, had the lead changes going on in the second half.
Hilarious.
I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the 4th quarter, that ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know it puzzled them during the game. It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get ready for their next one.
So for the Panthers, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.